Peace and blessings, family. I am feeling so loved, so refreshed. But I wanted to talk to you about acceptance. Now, if you didn't get the opportunity to listen into my radio, as when I was a guest radio on Divine Inspiration with Goddess Alicia Monet, I do have that recording on my website at antronado.com when we're talking about dealing with the shadow. And part of this that I kind of talked, we did a lot on the show, but part of what I talked about was self-acceptance and really truly coming from a heart space. So if you are doing a lot of releasing, we are in the waning moon currently, or in the new moon, if you decide to use the moon phases as a time to release, and you feel like you've been doing this work, and it's like it keeps coming back up, the trauma or the experience or the guy or whatever it is, it keeps coming back up, the uni memory, the ancestral memory, whatever it is that is haunting you, if that keeps coming back up, it's time to drop into the heart space. We are taught through, we create through our minds, we create through our thoughts, we create through all this. Let's think about here, we have to drop into our heart space. Our womb and our heart is like a two-way highway, a pipeline. So what comes up from our womb is in our heart. What comes up in our heart comes down to our womb. So it's continuously highway of information, love and light, and also shadow. So we have to drop into our heart space to heal our womb heart, right? Our heart center, that pumps out the blood, is so important to get into that space, and also to create from that space as well. Create from your heart. Everything is not in your mind. Yes, we can control our thoughts. We can create for our mind space, but when we create from that heart space, we have that deep feeling, and then it connects to our soul, and this is our soul's truth. You see what I mean? So I'm standing here, I'm vulnerable. I just got done out the shower. I did my protection. I put on my Mother Goddess oil, and I'm in this state of surrender. I'm in this state of humility. I'm in my heart space. What do I need to accept? I love and I accept myself unconditionally. So if you're doing a lot of releasing and banishing work and you're like, this is not working, it's time to accept that which you want to release. You can say in your mind, okay, I accept this. I understand. I want to release it. But do you feel that in your heart center? Do you feel that in your soul? Is that coming up from your womb? What is really coming up from your uni? What if it's dealing with past lovers? What's really coming up there? Did it feel good? Was that wonderful? When you experience that trauma, did part of you enjoy it? Because we are human and our bodies will respond to stimuli. So it's just getting in that space of the deep healing, okay? It has to come from the heart. It's not going to come from the mind. It's not going to come from the mind. Your mind will help. It will assist. But this deep healing and the healing of the shadow, the healing of the deep trauma, it comes from a place of your heart center. And your heart is a direct correlation of your womb. Your womb is heart, okay? It's both heart. So when those issues rise up, coming from the uni and coming from the womb, it's time to get into that heart space. I'm telling you this as, okay, I'm continuously healing. We're always healing. I feel whole. I feel complete because I am, and that is my truth. But long as we are in this body, long as we are in this earth, we are going to continuously heal and renew, just like our cells renew and heal. And we renew and heal. Because there are secrets that we keep from ourselves. I didn't know that where'd that come from? It's a secret. That's our shadow. The secrets that we keep from ourselves. You could be trucking along and everything's good, and there's something come up. We are in a continual state of healing. We use our consciousness to aid in that healing, but you want to get those feelings and get that, my baby, in the back, from a heart space. I 100% unconditionally accept myself. I 100% unconditionally accept the night of my soul. I 100% unconditionally accept who I am right now and right here in all that is me, past, present, and across all time and space. I 100% accept. Heal from a space of acceptance so your work can work. Don't keep doing all this banishing work, releases, and rituals, and then you're like, oh my goodness, it keeps coming up. not from the head, from the heart. And if you have to pause in that space and just do the work around accepting yourself before you can even get into the space of release, do the work first of accepting what it is you have to release. Don't keep doing the banishing work in all these things, and it keeps reoccurring because you haven't fully accepted it and made it okay. It's okay. It is okay. I love and I accept all of me, all of your stories, every version of yourself. I'm right here with you, standing in testimony with you, agreeing with you. We are one and the same in healing. We are one in the same in healing ourselves as goddesses in our queendom, in our sensual sexuality. Healing. And I see that green light, and I send that green out from my heart to yours. I send that healing light, and that connecting with our soul self, connecting with our heart's truth, healing our womb on a deeper level is more than just steams and eggs. It's getting in and it's healing. It starts with accepting. I pray that you receive this. It's from my heart. Blessings, love, and light.